Guys, so today I'm going to be filming something special for you. So a lot of you guys have been asking how I grow my hair, or if I have any tips for you guys for growing your hair. So today I'm going to make a video of my full-on like curly hair journey. I'm not going to call it my natural hair journey just because my hair's dyed, and I feel like some people in the natural hair community like do not allow people with dyed hair to be in it, you know, and I don't want them to come for me. So yes, this is going to be my curly hair journey video. It's going to show you from like when I was a kid till now. I'm also going to give you guys tips on what I do or what I think you should do to grow your hair, but I feel like it's just boring to just give tips, so I'm going to also include all the pictures of how I like all the stages of my hair. And my hair was never always long, which is what a lot of people assume. They assume like I just always had long hair my entire life. No, there was a time where my hair just would not grow. Okay, so I guess we'll start off in childhood. I had really curly hair growing up, pretty tight coils or tight curls. I feel like my hair was curlier as a child than it is now, but I feel like that happened like after I went through puberty, my curls loosened. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I feel like it is because my hair as a kid was just tighter, and like even when it grows out of my scalp now, it's just looser. So it's gotta be real. Yeah, so it was really curly, but it also was not long. Like I wasn't one of those toddlers who had long hair. I was just like had the regular little, you know, bobbles and whatever in your hair, you know. But my mom's white, if you guys didn't know, and she really did not know how to take care of my hair at all. So I ended up getting a relaxer at like 6 years old, which is what I'll insert the clip. And you know, I actually really loved having a relaxer, I guess, because like I was like, oh my god, my hair is like my mom's now, it's straight, blah blah blah. My hair was still pretty long with the relaxer in it. It didn't really like affect my length too much in the beginning, at least. And then as the years went on, I started experimenting. So I believe in like the end of middle school, so like 8th grade, I decided that I was going to chop off my hair because, you know, I thought short hair could be a look. But honestly, like my face was not cute. Like I actually was not cute as a child. I don't know why. Like I had a very long ugly stage. So, you know, if you feel like you are young and you're not that cute, like if you personally feel like that, just try to accept yourself, but like just know that there is hope, because you're gonna see some photos of me and be like, damn, what happened? But yeah, so I cut my hair short, and I don't know, I thought I'd look cute, but I ended up looking horrible. So right after I cut it, like 1 month later, I was like, yo, why is my hair so short? I thought hair grew so fast. I don't know why. I was shook. I even thought hair grew from like the ends of your hair for some reason. I didn't know it came out of your scalp. I wasn't really that smart. But after a while, I was like, yo, my hair's gonna grow. My hair has been pretty long. Before this, the life I had before this, my hair was long, so it's just gonna grow back. It never grew back because I was obsessed with having straight hair. I don't know why. So I would straighten my hair every single day, and my hair was just breaking as it was growing, so it was never growing. So I thought my hair just didn't grow anymore. So I had really short hair. It was really damaged. It was like, you know the hair that like barely touches your shoulder. And then I started watching natural hair videos on YouTube. So this was like high school. So from grade 9 to grade 11, basically, my hair was short. It didn't grow. I thought my hair just didn't grow anymore. I thought I just had hair that didn't grow, which is not true, obviously, because whose hair doesn't grow? So yeah, and then I started watching natural hair videos grade 11, and I was like, dang, I'm dumb. I can't be straightening my hair this often, and I can't have all these damaged ends. So what I did was I got a big chop. I wasn't even scared because I was honestly a weird kid in high school, and I wasn't cute, and I wasn't like popular, so I wasn't afraid of looking ugly because I was like, I'm already ugly. Which is actually kind of sad, but I was actually, I don't know, I was like an ugly duckling. So I was like, yeah, let me just chop it all off. So I chopped it all off. But I did wear weaves occasionally. So I wore weaves for like school events and stuff. Like we had like, you know, prom and dances and stuff like that. So I did wear weaves. So my mistake was I was straightening my hair while having a weave in, but because I had leave out, I didn't have no lace front. Like I had leave out, and I was straightening my leave out, and my hair, so my hair was like curly and nice, but then the leave out section was like brittle, dry, overly processed. So I realized quickly that like straightening my hair was like definitely a no-go. Even though I was straightening a little section, I could not straighten my hair because this daily straightening was messing me up. Then, so after I realized, you know, I couldn't straighten my hair with a weave to match the weave, I decided to start twisting my leave out and like pinning it down so it kind of blended still, even though it didn't really blend. I'll show you a picture. So instead of straightening it, I would just like flat twist it and like pin it down. So I did that for a little while. It was looking better. And then once my hair was long enough, I just stopped wearing weaves completely and just wore my hair out. And I also got braces, which changed my life like 10,000%. Changed like my whole face structure. Because before that, I don't know what was going on. So yeah, I just took out the weaves, started wearing my natural hair out. This was like fresh off the big chop. My front of my hair was still like heat processed or heat damaged. So I would flat twist them like every night, but leave the back of my hair and let it out. Okay, so let me look at the next photos. Yeah, so then my hair was just curly. Once the heat process part or heat damaged part fell off, or it actually fell off. But then I trimmed it. Once it was all trimmed, once it was good, I dyed my hair. I dyed it to like a very dark burgundy, so it wasn't really damaging. My curls were popping, everything was tight. When my hair's shorter, my curls are tighter than when it's longer. Because, you know, my hair is heavy. Like, my actual individual strands are thick, so it, like, elongates my curls and weighs them down. But, yeah, so I dyed it red, wore that for a minute. Then I was like, yo, I really like hair dye. Like, hair dye is my thing. So, instead of relaxers, I was into hair dye. So, I bleached the ends blonde. Because it was, like, ombre. Ombre was so in, and I was like, yo, I need to have ombre. Like, that's what everybody's having. And this is when I started, like, feeling myself instead of being like, oh my god, I'm not an ugly duckling anymore. That's crazy. So yeah, I bleached the ends of my hair. I got the red out somehow. I think I like did a bunch of like vitamin C washes and a bunch of stuff. I got the red out and bleached the ends of my hair blonde. They weren't really blonde. They were brassy as hell. I did it myself. It wasn't that cute. But I was thinking I was popping, you know. Okay, then after I did like the blonde ombre, I was like, yo, like blonde is clearly my color. I gotta do the whole thing blonde, right? So smart. So I bleached my whole head blonde. Honestly, it was low-key cute. Low-key, it was cute. But, as you guys can see, like, if you agree with me, like, let me know. The blonde was low-key fire. So I didn't end up keeping up with my roots when I dyed my hair blonde because, first of all, I didn't even have a job. I'm pretty sure it was like high school, or like I think I just graduated high school when I did my whole head blonde, and I think I had a little summer job, but you know, we wasn't getting no money at my little summer job. So I didn't have enough money to just keep up with my roots every time. So I started letting it grow out, and while it grew out, I dyed like the ends pink, like a temporary color, because me and my cousin were so obsessed with like the colored ombres. Because Kylie Jenner was doing it. I'm so sorry that she really influenced me, but she did. But yeah, so I did pink ends, and it was cute. It washed out really quick. And then I just had the regular blonde hair, but like with the roots, so I just rocked it out. And then I started doing like highlights to make it sort of look like a balayage. So my hair grew really long. I'm pretty sure it grew to waist length when I was in that little process. So then once my hair grew waist length, I was like, damn, my hair is healthy. I can straighten my hair. So I straightened my hair, got a trim because I didn't want to have like straggly ends, and my ends were a little straggly. So I trimmed my hair, and it was looking cute. But then I was like kind of obsessed with straightening my hair again, like low key. I thought like, you know, my hair grew this long, it'll just keep growing. So I started straightening it. Horrible decision. My hair started getting damaged again, which I'll insert a picture below. So I had like random parts of my hair that were straight, but like the ends were still curly, but like the middle was straight. It was weird. So a suggestion I would have for growing your hair out if you have naturally curly hair is don't straighten it a lot. Like if you do straighten it, try to straighten it like once a year, which is, if you're really obsessed with straightening, that's like the worst tip ever, because I used to watch videos where people gave me the tip like don't straighten your hair, and I was like, girl, I gotta straighten my hair. But try to not straighten your hair maybe once a year. I straighten my hair like, the last time I straightened my hair before like my recent video was like 3 years. It's when I was blonde actually, so, which was like 3 years before this. So yeah, I was pretty good. So to maintain my curly blonde hair, I was deep conditioning once a week. And I got moisturizing deep conditioners as well as protein deep conditioners. And I would alternate every week between, because my hair was dyed, so I was able to do protein deep conditioners longer, like more often. If your hair is not dyed, you don't need protein that often. You might need it once a month. You might need it less than that. But I did it every 2 weeks just because my hair was like bleach blonde. But that's a really important tip. Make sure you're deep conditioning at least once a week, just because deep conditioner actually helps your hair so much. Like after I deep condition, my hair feels 1000% different. And then another tip I have, when my hair was blonde, I was trimming it every 2 months because my hair, like bleach is real damaging. But now that my hair is orange or ginger or like, I don't know what color this is, but now that it's this color, I trim it every 3 months. So when your hair is dyed, you probably want to trim more than when your hair isn't dyed, just because honestly dyeing your hair does affect your hair more. So you're going to need to cut your ends off a little bit more often. I don't like to cut my hair every 6 weeks like people say, because I'm not going to see any growth if I'm cutting it that often. So what you mainly want to do is try to take care of your hair enough that you don't have to cut it every 6 weeks, and you can hold off every 3 months. And if your hair is natural, when my hair is natural, I cut it every 5 months, because my hair is so good when it's not dyed or anything. Like I don't really get split ends, so I cut it every 5 months. So just try not to cut your hair unless you need to. And if you need to cut your hair, you need to cut it, or it's not going to be growing. If your ends are split and crazy and fried, you need to cut them. If they're thin, you need to cut them. I know it's sad, but once you cut your hair, it's going to grow easier, and you're not going to have to like do as much care for those dry, brittle ends. So I dyed my hair red on top of the blonde. Logic, like I don't think I like run by logic. Like I'm honestly not the most logical person. But yeah, that was my logic. I'm gonna dye my hair red because the blonde ain't working. It's making my hair damaged. But I was adding dye on top of damaged hair, which like not logical. So yeah, I did that, and then my hair was crazy fried. It was like the ends were like straight. And then I had like a little curly root, like kind of like when your hair is permed and it's growing out. It was like that, but I didn't even perm my hair. It was just fried from too much dye. So I would wear twist outs literally every day, and like flexi rods and like perm rods every single day, because if I wore my hair how it was, the ends would be straight and the roots would be curly. And then I was like, all right, the red clearly isn't working either. Maybe if I just dye it back to my natural color, it'll just be healthy again. Like it's just my natural color, right? I don't know, like, you know, I have sense now, but I guess I just didn't have sense my whole life. This was not even long ago. As you guys watch if you guys watch my big chop video, it was only 2 years ago, but this is my thought process, was I'm gonna dye it back to my natural color, maybe be healthy. Dyed it back to my natural hair color. Realized I still have to do twist outs every day because my hair is damaged. It's actually more damaged now because I dyed it again. So I ended up doing my big chop, which is on YouTube if you guys want to see it. And I see comments that were like, girl, you didn't even chop off a lot. Trust me, at this point in my life, that was a lot to me, because I was like, damn, like I've been working so hard, did all of this just to have to chop it off again. But yeah, so I big chopped. My hair was so cute after. I was like, thank God I did this. It was so curly. Curls were back. I felt like, you know, okay, this time I'm gonna get it right. So since that whole big chop and that whole dilemma, I didn't straighten my hair until my last video, which was a long time after. I forgot how long. So yeah, after I big chopped, I noticed my hair was growing really fast because my first big chop, I chopped my hair to like this length. My second big chop, it was like this length. So I didn't have to wait from here to here, you know, it was already here. So in my first video where I dyed my hair ginger, like my first one, which was last year, was only 1 year after my big chop. And my hair was already much longer. As you guys can see, I'll insert a picture of like right after. It wasn't as long as it is now, but it was much longer. So my hair did grow like quite a bit since the big chop to the 1 year of me dyeing my hair. And then this is me now. I started wearing protective styles like braids, twists, dreads, or locks I should say. I know people don't like the term dreads. And honestly though, you don't really need to do protective styles like those type of protective styles to make your hair grow. That is a method a lot of people use, but honestly, my favorite protective style, simplest thing, was to wear my hair in a bun. So I forgot to mention this, but when my hair was first growing out, I didn't wear my hair out. I just wore my hair in buns. I actually just wore my bangs out. I wore some like curly bangs with the bun, but that's my favorite protective style. You literally just wear your hair in a bun. Another tip I would have is don't brush your hair when your hair is like not being washed. I don't ever detangle my hair unless it's like wash day. If it's not wash day, I'm not detangling my hair because why would I do that? The more you detangle your hair, the more manipulation you're causing in your hair. And that's just going to be like unnecessary breakage. Every time you manipulate your hair, you are creating breakage without knowing. No matter how soft you are, you're still going to create like some sort of like something that's messing with your hair. So I do not comb nothing unless it's wash day or unless I'm putting my hair into a protective style. Hey guys, so my camera just died. Literally every time I make a video, my camera shuts off or dies. I don't even know. My camera, I have a new camera. It didn't really die, it just shut off. I don't know what happened, but this always happens to me. Like I think it's just like a tradition, honestly. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, those are most of the tips I have. Most of the tips I have for like hair growth is mostly just like hair maintenance, like making sure you're keeping your ends healthy, because I don't believe you can speed up your actual hair growth. I feel like the only thing you can do is keep your ends healthy so your hair can grow longer, because the ends aren't as damaged and they're not breaking off and you don't have to cut them as often. I personally feel like that's the best way to go with hair growth. So the ways to maintain your length are deep conditioning, taking care of those ends with protective styles, make sure you're not doing too many protective styles, take care of those roots because your hair will drop out if you're doing some tight protective styles. Oh, but one thing I will say is like, I think castor oil helps when you have like tension hair loss. So if you actually have hair loss, you can help grow back those hairs. I feel like castor oil does help, because when you do have loss from like too much tension, I feel like your hair is struggling to come in on its own. But the castor oil, like, I don't know, it nourishes the area or something and it helps it grow in. So I feel like that's one tip that actually works. I do want to try out a bunch of like tips and tricks, or like, you know, the method, those like, not methods. Yeah, I guess they're called methods or hacks to make your hair grow faster. I want to try out a bunch of them and see if they actually work, because I'm honestly the most skeptical person on the planet and I don't believe in none of those things. I don't believe in it. I don't think it works, but I do want to try it, because it's best if someone who's skeptical tries it and says it works than if someone who like believes it works tries it and says it works, because they might be lying to you. I feel like a lot of people are lying to me. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing me test out any hacks or like methods to make your hair grow faster, let me know. And also put some in the comments, because like I don't really know that many of them, but I do know I'm going to try out the rice water method for hair growth. So that will be a new video soon. It does take a while because you have to like, you know, do it. But if you have any other methods you want me to try, or you want to see like if they actually work, just put them in the comments below and I'll actually make a video for you. And we'll see together if these methods work, because I personally don't believe in it. If you believe in it, let me know in the bottom. If you swear by any of like these hair growth methods, put it in the bottom. I will try it. If you made it to the end of this video with me talking with my annoying voice, because I know in real life people don't even listen to me because my voice is so annoying. So if you made it, that means you like me, and that means you should be subscribed. So click that subscribe button if you're here right now, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys like those old pictures of me, because honestly they're so cringy. I can't believe I used to look like that. Like, what? Yeah, because I used to really be like a weird, ugly kid, and you know, now I'm still weird, but less ugly. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.